the city of Auckland, sometimes unexplainable events happen. Voices in the night, items being moved around rooms, and lights appearing out of nowhere. Even the non-superstitious are driven into thinking that there may be an otherworldly entity in their home. Luckily, a team of experts is prepared for when these situations arise. They call themselves Haunted Auckland, and they are dedicated to uncovering the mysteries of New Zealand's paranormal world.
I've been sort of paranormal researching pretty much all my life, and I had a team back in 1985 that lasted for about 3 years. From there on, I spent about another sort of 20 years or so just doing it by myself. 2010, I decided it'd be good to get back into a group situation again, so I sort of started pulling people together. Yeah, we just pulled Haunted Auckland together, and it's worked out quite well. We will either be called up or have an email from those people saying, hey, we're having all this activity in our house, can you come and have a look? A lot of them we can sort of help over the phone or via the internet, so we don't need to actually go and see them. Sometimes we go to their houses and we can debunk it or rule things out and explain things while we're there. Sometimes we come up with more questions than we started with. And then we just set up equipment, video cameras, atmospheric measuring gadgets, and things like that to try and document the environment, document the location, interior, exterior, the temperatures, the energy levels, the atmospheric levels. And then we try and make some sort of assessment afterwards by going through all the footage and going through all the data. And that's a long process, that could take weeks. We try and come up with something. I mean, a lot of the older buildings that we go into are rotting and the floors are decaying. So we have to be very, very careful. We have to be very strict with safety precautions. But as far as ghosts are concerned, we've never had any problems with ghosts. It's usually the buildings that are the most dangerous.
I'm not necessarily afraid of the potential of seeing a ghost. There's no really any recorded accounts of ghosts attacking people that we know of.
Well, a lot of the fear surrounding paranormal investigation is based around horror movies and television programs about it. People that actually come along with us on an investigation will see that it is actually quite boring and then nothing really happens. You're pretty much just spending hours sitting in the dark waiting for things to happen with your video cameras running, and that's pretty much it. It can have exciting moments, but it's not exciting.
You have to be patient.
It's like fishing. If you don't put your hook in the water, you're not going to catch a fish. We go where the stories come from, and if we come up with nothing, well, that's just the way it is. If things happen, well, great. It's pretty much a hobby, a lifetime hobby that costs a lot of money and a lot of time and a lot of effort. But when those little things do happen, it makes it all worthwhile. It kind of makes up for all the moments that you have nothing happen. You're going to get your people that love you or hate you and agree with you or don't agree. We don't try and make any major claims. Everything happens for a reason. Every action has a reason for it happening. Whether it be a paranormal reason or whether it be a natural occurrence.
I don't think that we're ever going to truly explain it until we can perhaps put it in a jar and show it to somebody.
We're not out here to prove to the world that ghosts exist. I fully believe that the paranormal is something you have to experience for yourself. You don't fully appreciate it or understand it, or even begin to understand it until you've experienced it yourself. It's basically a personal journey for us. We're going out there to try and experience things for ourselves. I freely admit that I don't know what ghosts are. I have no idea what they are, what they're made of, where they come from. I have no idea. But whatever they are, I know they exist because people have been experiencing them for thousands of years, all across the world, every part of the globe. I've seen enough now to know that there is definitely something in it, that what I'm doing is worthwhile and I'm not wasting my time. And I know that I'm not deluded because I've experienced things for myself, so I know now. Now I've just got to find out what those things are